Welcome to the VIP section.
J baby, y'all. 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 The vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on. If you like all the hip hop and the sports news, and you like everything that SHEABABY's bringing to the table, make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes. Yes, sir. We are lit. Freaky Fridays. It is up. Shout out to everybody pulling up on a Friday. Yeah, man. We got some good vibes today. 100%. What's really good? Shout out to everybody out there. I hope everybody got a good Friday too, man. It's the end of the week. You know, you guys got through the week. You know, we didn't have to go through no BS in the industry. Let me see if I can move this up just a little bit. Hold on, y'all. Move this up just a little bit. Move this up just a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. You know, it's Friday. Got through the week. That's the main thing. We got through the week. You know what I mean? Because for those who out there that work and tune in while you at work, shout out to y'all. You know, the world can't run without the people that's doing the right thing. 100%. Everybody got a lane. You know, some people go to work. Make sure you get your food. Make sure you get your hospitalities. Make sure, you know, you get, you know, whatever it is, your insurance. You know, then you got the morning show people like myself who give y'all a little bit of, you know, entertainment while you are taking care of the world. So shout out to you people, 100%. Shout out to North Face too, sending me a hat. North Face sent me a little hat, a little summer hat. Night, love it, love it. You know, shout out to the Pizza Ghost too. That's my man from New Rochelle. He gave me this. Shout out to him. 100%. It's Liddy. I get money. Pump in, Jada Balls. What's good? Shout out to everybody in the building. It is up, man. Another morning. So today, we got some good smoke today, of course. You know, we're going to talk today. Topic of the day that we're going to be on today is definitely going to be about Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. We are on them today. Yeah, baby. We are on them today. You know, Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion, you know, they are a couple, but I just don't like it, you know, because of him. What he had to go through was crazy. What he had to go through was crazy. Okay, the phone lines, let's turn them on now. Because yesterday, I guess we was having a little problem. They was tweaking a little bit. I'm turning them on now just so we... Okay, the phone lines are on, I think. The phone lines are on, I think. Let me see. Let me make sure they're on. Let's see. Okay, the phone lines are on. We're going to try that out today, too. If y'all want to give calls, the numbers at the bottom, 914-369-4855. So those numbers, the number is up. You guys can call in today. If we feel like talking, it's Freaky Fridays. Why not? Fox, my fault, my boy, the other day. That's 100%. I turned them lines on. We are lit. All right, so Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is one of the reasons, why I don't like that relationship. I just think what he went through, I just feel like no man. Hey, Jariah, what's good? What's good, girl? Yeah. How you been? Baby. That's family right there. Now, y'all remember from before, Jariah, we had her on the show. She was talking about Sexy Red. Sexy Red has stole her swag. Jariah, I need to talk to you. We need to talk again. Yeah. Miss you too, Jariah, 100%. That family right there. Shout out to her. All right, so let's get into the show. People are going to be coming in here. It's early. Right now it seems light, but it's going to jump up. You already know the vibe. All right. So I want to start off the show with this. My man Saigon. So I got a chance to sit down with Saigon. Saigon is talking about basically, having his new show with Shaq. He got a show with Shaq that's coming out. We had a little interview. Let's go.
I'm outside with my man Saigon. All right, listen. I was just telling them, but people don't understand. Yeah. You're not just a rapper. Yeah. You're a fucking actor.
Yeah, I'm on Gravesend season 3. Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal, man.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm on season 3.
Yeah. All right. So I hit the right topic. All right.
Yes,
how was that working with Shaquille O'Neal?
Oh, fucking incredible, man. That guy's amazing. Yo, Shaq's amazing, man. He don't know his own strength. We be getting it on in the show. Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, word of mouth. I be tussling with this big one.
Yeah, right.
What
you saying those shit like the Shaq chills?
Yeah. I be like, yo, come on, son. You too big for this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You too big for this shit, bro.
No, but Shaq has a good heart, though, man.
Great heart, man. Amazing.
One thing I like about Shaq, even when he came with the sneakers, dropped the price. You see that Reebok and all the company was raping? He dropped the price so people could wear it. So, working with a guy with an open heart like that, first of all, what is your role in the movie?
I play Marley Mason, man. Marley Mason, I play this gangsta-ass record company owner. I got mad smoke with Shaq and his crew, you know what I'm saying?
What?
So Marley Mason, man, make sure y'all watch out. Gravesend season 3. We lit.
That's a fact. So I got to sit down with my man Saigon. Saigon talks about, the whole situation with him having a show with Shaq. That's big. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pause. Shaq is one of them dudes. I think Shaq's up to $1 billion now. Shaq is out of here. Having a show with Shaq, that sky's the limits for Saigon with that. I ain't gonna lie to you. The sky's the limit. Dealing with Shaq, Shaq is gonna take care of you. Shaq been taking care of people for years. Like I said, once he dropped the sneaker prices so niggas could buy them in Walmart for $20, I knew Shaq was for the people. So shout out to Shaquille O'Neal. I ain't gonna lie, I work with Shaq.
Baby.
I would work with Shaq. That's one of the dudes that I put him on the list. I work with Shaq. That's a fact. 100%. All right. We're gonna move around because we got a lot to go through. We're not gonna be on all day today. I wanted to talk about this before we get into the show. Oh yeah, shout out to Busta Rhymes. So they put up a picture of old pictures from 2007 and 8 on Facebook. And this is what they came up with. This is me and Busta Rhymes in 2007. Now, if you look at the background, right? This is in a club. This is in the basement of the club. You people that I guess know people in the club. You could go in the basement, smoke bud, hang out. They got couches down there. No Diddy situation. Just niggas with money downstairs vibing. So this is where I met Busta Rhymes downstairs. The owner took me down, showed me his little lounge he had downstairs for celebrities. That was my man. I came to the club with my man Sus One. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So this is when I actually met Busta Rhymes. This is 2008. Busta was a cool dude, man. I ain't gonna lie. He definitely was a cool dude. Let me see what it said. I hip hop, I don't stop. Yeah, shout out to Jeffrey McCommon. Jeffrey McCommon, Kitchen, what's good? He said you love hip-hop. So if you love hip-hop, you love that picture right there. You know, that's the first time when I met my man Busta Bust, 2007 and 8. Shout out to Busta. So, I wanted to get into this first early before we get into the show. Your man, Troy Ave. Check this out.
See, it seems like that Troy Ave situation with the shooting was all cap. I'm glad. I'm glad it was. A lot of y'all nasty YouTubers over there, I see y'all killing Troy Ave. He's all cap. He just, you know, trying to get views. Don't y'all know that that man will go to jail for 20 years if that was real? How you praying on a nigga downfall like that? That's crazy. That's nasty. Thank God this shit was cap. Troy Ave, you're good in my books. That's okay to cap. It's all right. Who want to go to jail for 20? That's a fact. That's 100%. So Troy Ave, you get a pass in these Instagram streets with that one, because who want a nigga to go to jail, man? Come on. I'm here, it was all cap. Thank God.
Okay, so a lot of people say it might have been real, might have been fake. At this point, we got to run with for Troy Ave that this was all cap. You know, because unless you want the nigga to go to jail. Unless you want the dude to go to jail. This is real. You know, he just got out of jail. You know, you pretty sure he has probation. Him having a gun, period, is in New York City. Or I think he was in Vegas at this time. I'm not sure. He was out of town. He was definitely out of town. So I don't know what the laws is like that out there, you know, for, you know, because you can protect yourself in certain states. But he's from New York or New Jersey we live, so I don't know if he has those type of licenses out there. So it gotta be fake. We want this to be fake because this has been another rapper that's gonna have to do some time. And that's just a fact. If this is like right now they're saying it's cap. If it's real, he's going to jail. And that's real. That's why I say on Instagram, I'm like, yo, bro, no. I don't want to see another nigga in jail. I don't see, this is the thing. Rappers, industry niggas, they be having issues with each other. You know, that's nothing but the real people, like, you know, we're like we on the outside looking in. So we don't know what's going on with Troy Ave out there with a lot of these industry niggas and artists. But for you to wish jail time on a nigga is nasty. Or even going through a situation like that, that's crazy. That's crazy, because let's say that's real. That's the second time we seen Troy Ave pull out and clap niggas. I don't know if it works in Troy Ave's favor. I'm going to be real with y'all. If that's a true situation. That could really hurt Troy Ave more than help him. That could ruin everything, to be real. So, here's a situation where we got a guy, right, that protecting himself from situations like that could turn nasty if it wasn't cap and it's real. He put himself in a bad position even being outside dealing with niggas like that. That's disgusting for Troy Ave right now. I really pray and hope it is fake. You know, I don't know Troy Ave. You know, I don't know him at all. But I just, like I said, I don't like jail time for black men at all. Especially niggas like him that's supposed to be doing positive things. You know, got the podcast, got the music. You know, he's just Troy Ave. You know, Troy Ave was one of them dudes in New York. You know what I mean? Seeing him locked up is crazy. I don't wish that on none of these niggas out there. You know, you got guys that, you know, that's walking around with people that are doing things in these streets. They could be indicted into RICO even just knowing them. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish none of that on these rap niggas. At all. Kashori Kitchen, what's good? Shout out to Kashori Kitchen in the building. But yeah, I don't wish that at all, man. So that whole situation with the Troy Ave thing, you know, I hope that they can work it out. That's a fact. All right, let's move on. I wanted to move on to this. Ladies, get in the comments. Let me know what you think. You know, but when you mention the GOATs, you know, it is what it is. I love Lil' Kim. Yeah. Lil' Kim, to me, Lil' Kim's way better than Nicki Minaj.
SHEABABYTV.
Now, a lot of people say, no, Biggie wrote her rhymes. So what? Lil Wayne and Drake was writing her rhymes. This was the difference. You got to recite it. These are females. Females need a little extra push if you want them spitting hard like dudes. You know, all the girls you say that don't get no help, they're not even mentioned in this conversation. You know, Fox Boogie, she's in the booth with Jay-Z. Come on. These are greats. You know, they're being helped by greats. They're not being helped by peons. They're being helped by greats. So, you know, when Lil' Kim gets help from Biggie, Fox gets help from Jay, and Nicki gets help from Drake and Wayne. Come on. What's wrong with that? Nothing. You can help by go. All right. The other day we were talking about that. People were getting in the comments. You know, the YGs and the YNs, they all running with Nicki. I just, you know, when I think of Nicki, right? You know, I think she's fire. That's why you see I got her in the top 3. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can see it. Look, I got the picture up right here as you see her. I got her in the top 3. Especially the female rappers, especially from New York. She's in the top 3. Nicki. But I just feel like she has a little bit of all of them in her. Like, you can't tell me Nicki Minaj don't got a little bit of Lil' Kim in her. Like, look, let's go back to the picture. See how she got the blonde hair? Look, come on. This is Lil' Kim back in like 98, 99. She been doing this. Yeah. The little Barbie doll swag, all of that, been Lil' Kim's. Been Lil' Kim's. Now I put Fox Boogie up there because Fox Boogie just got busy. Fox Boogie got busy from the Firm albums. You know, Jay-Z ain't no niggas. I've been feeling Foxy from the whole time. Especially the whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Come on, that Brooklyn going crazy with that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Gavin. You know what I mean? Pretty Boy. They was running around the city heavy back in them days. I'm not gonna lie. Gavin was going up in the clubs with the wrist wrapperies on, big crazy bracelets. Popping mad bottles with my nigga Lee. Yeah, your boy's outside. I've been out there like that. I've been out there like that. I should see Gav all the time. Gav with the S. Carter basketball. This is back in like maybe 2001, 2002. You know, Gav running around, Lance Stevenson. I've been outside like that. Yeah, baby. And this is real. You can't tell me nothing about Fox Boogie. Fox Boogie's one of her. Now, Fox Boogie may not have had the longevity like them. You know, she did last in the game a long time. Don't get me wrong. She definitely did about 15, 20. But it's like the records that she's on. Classic records. Foxy. Classic albums. The Firm, Dr. Dre, Nas, AZ, Esco, Nori, Cormega. Those albums are classics. Yeah. That's why I say I put Fox Boogie in the top 3. Fox Boogie's definitely one of them. Shout out to everybody in the building too. Let's get in them comments, hit them like buttons, smash them likes. Phone lines are definitely open today. It's Friday. We're not gonna be on here for that long. That's a fact. So yeah, Fox Boogie, definitely one of them. Let me see who's that. Shout out to the Tunnel Vision too. Facts Hub, Broken Silence album was fire too. That's a fact, Tunnel Vision. Shout out to Tunnel Vision over there on Facebook. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Fox Boogie was definitely one of her, man. Tunnel, I try to tell them, Tunnel, like if you know real hip hop, Fox Boogie gotta be in the top 3, top 5. For the females. She got to be. John Daniel, that's a fact. Great vibes. 100%. Freaky Friday. Shit, baby. Yeah, so you got to put her in the top, at the top. She's one of them. And that's a big fact. All right. Now, I wanted to get into this Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj smoke. Now, Nicki got on the she got out there this morning. She talked a lot of craziness about Hov. Now, I got that. Yeah. I got that. We're going to listen to it. We're going to play it back. You know, she's basically telling why she's mad at Hov. She got on last night on, I think, on YouTube Live or maybe on her show on Instagram, I believe. But she got on and she talked about all of the issues that she had with Hov, which is crazy. She said the nigga owe her money, man. You know what I mean? She said the nigga owe her money. All right, let's get to it, man.
That Jay-Z has exhibited signs of envy, jealousy, hate, and stopping bags behind the scenes, allegedly. Why is it always the same story? So that means Nas made all of that stuff up. DMX made all of that stuff up. He was beefing for a minute with 50, with Dame and Dipset for a while. And isn't it interesting how many feuds, even with females, that he's allegedly been behind as well? What about all of the people who have made claims about their businesses or accusations about some business practices, allegedly, of course? Are all of those people even currently right now? Are they all making it up? $55 with bots. 55 and too insecure, too crumpled up on the inside to face the real shit motherfuckers gotta say about your ass. 55 years old and having to rely on bots. That's closer to 100 years old.
Hold up. This one, very, very interesting. Now, Nicki Minaj claims that Jay-Z's actually jealous and envy of her and other artists. Now, she also alleges that he's the one who's actually stopping a lot of cash behind scenes, stopping the bags from reaching other artists behind scenes. Now, I think this is the first, while that Nicki Minaj has actually spoken about Jay-Z. She has always have her rant, especially recently on Twitter. Well, you guys can see on screen, for example, where she states, "I'm going to use some of the money Jay-Z owes me to send some of my barbs to college, pay their school fees and student loans via my hashtag Student of the Game charity. We have calculated about 100 to 200 million so far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though. Let's get it, ninja. And anyone still calling him Hov will answer to God." Well, listen, man. Listen, as stated, this is the first time in a long time I've actually heard she called his name like out of her mouth. So it's looking like it is getting very, very serious. And it seems like Nicki ain't gonna let this one go, right? She has been having a rant. She versus SZA. She versus Roc Nation. She versus Jay-Z. Right? But I want you guys to let me know what you think about this one, because listen, it's getting really, really interesting. It's really, really interesting. And remember, Nicki Minaj is not the first and not the only artist that have came out and revealed that Jay-Z is actually the one behind curtains, pulling certain strings and stopping the success of other artists. Matter of fact, the whole Roc Nation has been accused of doing that, sabotaging artists and basically just bullying artists, right? So I want you guys to keep that in mind. Don't think that it's just Nicki Minaj making these stuff up. It has been out there already. But remember to drop a like and subscribe, and also remember to jump in the comment section. Let me know your perspective.
Let's keep it real. I don't know what to believe. I'm not going to put that on Jovito. And I noticed I had his name in the search engine. I just took it off. I noticed nobody's coming in live. So she might be right. He got his name blocked. I just took it off. I had to. I just listened to her. He said nigga 55 with bots. Uncle Freddie, you feel me? Usually the live is jumping. I put his name in the search box. Empty live. And this is real, man. I don't know what to do with all of that, man. I don't know. So, Nicki Minaj, I don't know. I just don't see nobody going at Jay-Z knowing how powerful he is unless they really have an issue. She can't be pulling an algorithm stunt. She can't be pulling an algorithm stunt. It gotta be real. Shout out to Uncle Freddie. He said, yep. Yo, Uncle Freddie, let's keep it real, man. You believe Nicki? Get in these comments, Uncle Freddie. You believe her? You think she got a real issue? Or you think that this is all algorithm stunts? Because you know you can't go against Jovito unless it's real smoke. Let's be for real. Hasid Kareem, what's good, my boy? I'm good, my man. Friday. So Uncle Freddie said yes. He thinks it's real. I think it's real too, fam. I don't see nobody going at Jovito like this. And you heard what she said? For people that still calling her Hov, you gonna answer to God. That's crazy. So we gonna stop calling him Jovito. We gonna call him Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj made like 4 good songs. So you not feeling Nicki at all? Forget about the music. Let's talk about Jay-Z owing us some bread. That's nasty work, fam. She's an average artist. Yeah, I mean, oh, you don't put her in the top 5? Females? Ever? Hakeem, what's your top 5 females, man? Let's start from there, man. What's your top 5, man? Females. Females, though. Now, for real, you saying she average. I just want to see what chicks is better than her at this point. Because, I mean, she got some good songs, you know. Like I said, I take Lil' Kim over her, but, you know, I got to put her in the top 5. That's a fact. No, Nicki in the top 5. That's a fact, Mac. She definitely in the top 5. We got to put her there. He said, Beyonce, Sade, Alicia Keys, Aaliyah, Missy Elliott. Okay, rappers though. We gotta go rappers, cause R&B, she's nowhere in the top 5. I could definitely name, like your list right there is she don't belong in that list. So that list right there, you even put a female artist, period. We talking about the rappers. Destiny Child. Yeah, she can't get in those conversations with them. We know that. But as far as the rappers, we got to put her in the top 5, fam. We got to. We can't do it like that. Rappers, oh snap. 100% rappers, she's in that 5. She's in that 5, Hakeem. Hashim, she's in that 5. But let me see your 5, though. Fair play, I agree. That's a fact. All right, so let's get into this because this is going to take some time, this topic, man. Yep, let's talk top 5s now. She's definitely not in the top 5, but she's buzzing. Megan Thee Stallion, Klay Thompson. Megan Thee Stallion, Klay Thompson. Let's get into that smoke. You know, I feel like, You know, when it comes to this relationship right here, you know, I just think that this is one of them things that it's what we all feared, man, as a parent when your child jumps in. You know, once they get there, they make the money. Now, this is a guy that's 35 years old, no kids. This is a good look for her. You know, no kids, no baby mother drama. You know, she don't got no kids. This is a come up for Megan Thee Stallion. At this point, she smashed him. At this point, he's the smash. You know, he didn't smash her. She smashed him. This is what this is about right now. She chose him. He said, oh, wow, lucky man. Yeah, he got Megan Thee Stallion. We got to give it to him. Yo, and she got to be real tall because, like, I see them walking out. Look, I got all the coverage right here. Look, we going to get in and we're going to start from the beginning. Look, got them coming out right here. Look, she's tall, man.
Hey, guys.
You like some boo-boos, Megan? I know you did. Yo, Clay, shoot, right? Hope you win another ring, Clay. You're a great player, man.
That's a fact, Mr. Hudson. See them coming out. Look, there's more smoke. You see them at the SBs. He is claiming this. Yeah, baby. She look happy. She looks excited. The NBA money's different. I ain't gonna tell you that. Yeah. He said Jay-Z forced this man to date her. Look at all the comments. Wow. They said Jay-Z forced this man to date her. This is crazy. Look.
Right here. Can we get you both to look right here in the center? Thank you. Right here. Hey guys, one more right here. Megan and Klay right here. Megan right here. And Megan and Klay right here in the center. Megan, look this way in the center. Klay. One more guys right here. Klay, Megan, Klay right here.
Megan by yourself. Megan by yourself?
Megan right here?
Can we get it? Megan by yourself? Yes? No?
Crazy. Now, let me let y'all hear what I said.
It took me some time to get to this, but we here now. Klay Thompson, I'm telling you now, you better have a good season, fam. You better have a good season. Because if you don't, you know where we going with this. You went and you go wife a joint that got a nigga locked up. You know what I mean? Gotta put a nigga in jail. You saw what they did to him in jail. Bad vibes. And you go on your way out season, because Klay, we know you a couple of missed threes away from ending it, from it being over. You go and you see what Shorty did, ruined the nigga life, and you go wife it. Come on, man. This is clout chasing at all-time high. You guys, out of all these studies throughout the whole country, you guys go for the same chicks every time. Klay Thompson, I didn't forget about you. This is nasty work.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about that for a second. Nothing against Klay. I love Klay. Splash Brothers, pause. Warriors, 2 or 3 rings. He got 3 rings. KD come to town, they win it. I love Klay. Plays defense. He's getting old. He misses a lot of shots now. You lucky if he gets you 20 points. I remember when Klay was dropping 50 from threes. He was one of them dudes. But now he give you 20 points, 10 points is plus money on FanDuel. So his career is going down. We know this. You know, he's on Dallas now, him and Kyrie, you know, the backcourt. That's actually a good backcourt, you know, but getting old. But I just feel like Klay, why do y'all niggas like dating women that you know niggas in the game done smashed? Let's talk about that. Why? What is the turn on about that? Yeah, baby. the turn on about that? I don't get it. Where are the niggas that want the fresh meat? Even though it's hard to find a chick once you get 35 that fresh meat. They all been taken down, sent back to the game. They've been all sent back to the game. Let's keep it real. They've been sent back to the game. Especially when you're in your 30s and 40s and you ain't in a relationship and you ain't got no kids, you done been sent back to the game the most. They've been sent you back to the game. So, yes, it's hard to find those type of chicks. They are out there. Don't get me wrong. They are out there, but it's hard to find them. So, being that you're Klay Thompson, you have a better shot finding that, or at least being lied to. At least be lied to. But when you know that the game done sent her back and you go and bring her back in the game, that becomes nasty work. Now for me, when it comes to them, and this is real, it looked like it could have been a good relationship. It could be. She might be feeling him. He might be feeling her. It could be a great thing. It's just the baggage, the shit that goes along with her. Sleeping at night when you pillow talking. So, you know, did Tory really shoot you? Like, come on. You know how it could get. Like, you know, like that's like dating a chick that your man, like I said the other day, that's like having, you know, you with your man every day. You see his baby mother keying up his car. You see her acting wild. You see her being a real thought out there. And then you go and jump in the game with her and sleep with her behind his back and do things knowing that you know this woman is wild. And you still think with the little head, jump in her, and ready to risk the drama just to get some coochie. That's the nastiest nigga in the world. When they know they jumping into some fire and they still jump into it because they want some pussy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. You know, I really don't watch boxing, but I would like to watch that fight. And I see a lot of people talking about that. Retired Troll said Jay Prince is extorting Klay Thompson. Maybe. He's in Dallas now. Maybe. It could be that. Because I just don't see, you know, yeah, you smash it, but you jump out the gun, claim her. I know that's Megan and Stallion. I know she's not you can't just beat it, throw it back to the game and keep it on the low like that. That's Megan. You know, they're going to see her walking out the apartment. You know, there's people that sit in front of these luxury apartments trying to take pictures of the celebrities at all times once they get the scoop on where they live at, what hotel they in, anything. So we know that would be hard to hide it. We know that. We know it wouldn't be, it's not that hard to hide that. You know what I mean? So, yes, eventually. But the nigga brought her to the ESPYs, sporting her around town, paparazzis, throwing it in the back of the limos. Nasty. He's claiming it. That's wifey right now. I'm just saying, like, you know, there gotta be other thotties out there. Smash them like buttons too. Come on, get to it. Smash them like buttons. Oh yeah, let's take a little intermission. I think I got it in here. Nah, I didn't put it in. Let me see if it's in the archives. But I got the video of me riding around my town, showing y'all where it's like where I live at. No, I didn't upload it. Maybe Monday we'll watch that. But it's on YouTube if you want to go watch it. You know, it's on the Takeout Show. Shout out to Niche. Y'all can go see that. I saw Michelle. Oh, Michelle. How you doing, babe? She has a rap personality to portray. So if anything happens with them, she's going to possibly act up, going through the possibility. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah. Michelle's in the building. Let's roll her out. Sexy Yes, ma'am, actually. I didn't see you, Michelle. You know it's always love. I've been looking for you too. All week. So where Bay at? Where's she at?
What it
That's
is,
a
baby.
fact. So, let's get back to business. Michelle is correct. The moment this goes sour, y'all gonna see her go into her shit. Yo, this is like, I watch a lot of court TV, right? Watch a lot of, those 48-hour things. Watch a lot of those forensic files things. You know how they have like women that like have like 3 husbands and mysteriously like the first 2 pass away and then the third one dies too. That's like things that they put together like, no, you are killing these men. So I agree with Michelle. She gives off that vibe that the moment I heard her tell the police officer she stepped on glass. She didn't get shot in the foot. We saw that footage. See, me, the thing that gets to me about that whole situation, why I couldn't wife it. I'm thinking about Tory Lanez' face getting buck 60. I'm thinking about Tory Lanez doing 10 years in jail, 15 years in jail. I'm thinking about all of these situations, right? Let's say Tory did clap her. Let's say he did this. It's still on your dime, boo. You the one he did this to. There's a reason this happened. You gotta have like one of them ghetto attitudes. You gotta be annoyingly annoying. That nigga was in the pool with Kylie Jenner. Had to hop out and go to jail. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. Why would you get involved with a person that has potential to do things like this? Why? There's so many women. You're in Dallas. It's 15-1 out there. The whole country's moving. Remember they used to move to Atlanta. They moved to Cali. See all the Brooklyn niggas out there in Cali? Now these niggas is in Dallas and Houston. That's where the industry's at. Drake lives in Dallas and Houston. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. There's so many baddies walking around there, bro. It's sort of like the dude, Jalen Green. You got young money, 22, 23 years old. You go marry a 40-year-old, 40-something-year-old. I seen them the other day sit in front row. It looked like, he was chilling with his aunt or something. Nasty work. Even though Dre is bad, but Dre is bad for an older dude. She don't look right with him. I'm just keeping it real. And I'm not trying to kill Dre. I think, like I said, she's a cutie. But for an older man. These chicks think it's cool walking around with the YNs. Y'all look crazy. Y'all look crazy. Low-key is the way to be. Go with a regular life, I would guess even more for celebrities. 100%, Michelle. Low-key is always the best way. And that's one thing I don't understand. So even that relationship right there, right? You bringing it to the SBs, bringing it out there. You wanted to be seen with Megan and Stallion. She said, shout out to all the low-key women and me doing their thing, getting money and staying focused. Those are the best ones. Now, we was just talking about this last night, me and a friend of mine, that we saw a post about, even they had a lot to say about Jadakiss' wife. I like, how you going to say something to a woman that stay there, take care of kids, and don't want to be in the mix like that? To me, he got the right wife. You want a low-key one. Why you want someone walking around trying to be more famous than you? No, you want a wife that can sit home. That's why I like the baseball niggas. If you go look at the baseball players, right? This is the funniest shit in the world to me. The baseball players, right? They make the most money in sports, right? You go to their Instagrams, they got 30,000, 40,000. Nobody even care about them because they're very plain and dull. Them niggas is the ones getting the most bread. Low-key baseball niggas. All them niggas got no followers like that on Instagram like that. I went to Mookie Betts' page. He had like 40,000 followers. Like, how is this fucking Mookie Betts? It's like the best player in the world. One of them. 40,000 units? That's it? That's it? But then you look at his page, he posts his maybe once or twice every 2-3 months. Because they don't care about that. They got the real bread. These niggas got college wives, you know, little white girls, young white girls that they've been dealing with them since college, wife them up. They at home with the babies. You don't even know who they are like that. They riding around town. You're like, who is this? Who is this young girl riding around in the G-Wagon? That's Mookie Betts' wife, goofy. He got her low. Yeah, baby. I don't know a lot of them are Dominican. They definitely cheating out there, of course. They definitely cheating. And they low, too. So that's the thing. They cheating on low. You know, you see a Dominican nigga riding through the heights in a Lambo, the doors up. You say, hey, yo, papa, you got the bricks? No, that nigga's on the Yankees. You say, yo, papa, you got the bricks? No, that nigga plays shortstop. Hey, yo, papa, you got the bud? No, that nigga's in the dugout in Seattle. Playing baseball, fam. Yeah, baby. That's why I say that. Low is definitely the best way. All this social media shit that made niggas hot. Made them straight hot. That's a fact. But yo, am I right though, Niche? That's what it is like in the Heights. If you see a Dominican nigga in the Heights with a hot whip, you think he got the bricks. Not in 2025. Niggas is playing baseball. Niggas playing soccer. Them niggas is getting money. It seemed like the basketball niggas and the football niggas like Odell Beckham and all of these dudes, those are the real ghetto sports where these niggas get money and then they want to act like they rappers. I don't get it. You go your whole life walking a thin line going to college, right? Working out, drug-free. And then you get to this point to get a chick doing everything opposite of what you did not do to get to this point. Now you put yourself in that field. Dealing with her, now you got to deal with niggas. Dealing with her, Klay Thompson, now you got to deal with niggas. And you see him. He's half white, half black. He could go either way. Now you put yourself in the black side. Now you got to go through all the ghetto-ness with the, now you in the mix. Now, you see? Now we even talking about you, the YouTube niggas. We had nothing to say about you, Klay. You was low. This is a bad move for Klay Thompson. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, baby. This is a bad move for Klay. Word. He was better off in Houston going and getting him a little, you know, getting him a little, there's so many little things running around Houston and Dallas. He could have got him a regular and knocked her out the box. Because, yo, she don't get me wrong, she's stacked, she looks all right. But I know there's 100,000 looking better than her in Dallas. I know it. Shit, baby. Get him a snow bunny, he'd have been good. He ain't cut like that. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Hudson. We could just see that she's definitely going to be trying to take over. Look at them at the ESPYs. Look at him. He don't even know how to act with her. He probably busting her ass, though. He definitely probably busting her ass, though. So, I just read one of the comments. So one of the girls said, I give her 3 months before she says she's pregnant. Do y'all agree with that? She said 3 months, she's pregnant. Yo, Mr. Hudson, he could be a geek all he want. These chicks don't care when it comes to the bag. This is the nastiest work ever. Don't y'all know Pee Wee Herman was piping baddies? I saw Pee Wee Herman back in the 80s on an MTV red carpet. He had 2 models with him. I'll show y'all on Monday. I just saw it on YouTube the other day. Baddies. Shit, baby. Pee Wee Herman. We talking Pee Wee Herman even had the baddies. These groupies don't care what you look like when it comes to the fame and the money. They just want in. It don't matter what you look like at that point. They like, we want in. Yeah. If you a woman, you are over the bad boys. You want a nice grown man with peace. 100%. Now, that's what I said. I feel like he brings the peace to her. Yes. But is she going to bring the peace to him, Michelle? That's what I'm trying to say. You know, this is a girl that be twerking on cameras. I know niggas like all that. But is he ready for this? Yeah, baby. You know what I mean? Because Michelle does make sense. You don't want the bad boy. You want a good dude that's going to do the right thing. But Michelle, it's got to be the other way around too, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? To have a good, like you and your relationship is good because you got two people with good hearts doing the right thing. This doesn't work if your husband is a thot running around beating up the whole town. This don't work, the relationship, right? That's what I mean. Or if your husband is on OnlyFans swinging it and everything like that, pause. This don't work, right, Michelle? Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Does this work on both ends for him? Does he fit with him knowing why he's going to play ball for 82 games next year? He turn around, look on Instagram, she's twerking in the Houston clubs. Is he cool with this? Can he handle that? Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Shout out to Harlem Romeo. That's all I'm saying. I just want to know, does the shoe fit on the other foot for this relationship? I hope so. Because at this point, this is not about Megan. Because like I said, I'm not a pillow talker. I'm a nigga that's always going to ride with the dudes. You know, if you talking about a nigga, I'm like, yo, man, I don't want to talk about him no more. I want to talk about me busting your ass right now. I don't want to talk about this nigga no more. Please. For real. That's the facts. So this is why I'm saying that. I'm upset that a nigga like Tory, regardless if he shot her or not, he's still going through the situation because of a female. This is not, he didn't shoot a beef from an industry, nigga. How you in jail dealing with a thotty? Not calling Megan a thotty. I'm just saying, when you get in a situation like that, 9 times out of 10, you dealt with a thotty. Fox was good. This is also like, I don't know if any men in here that ever had a situation like this, let me know, because I have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to talk from experience. You know, like, you know, knowing that you've never been arrested, never been in jail, never gone through no problems with the law, and then the only time that happens is dealing with females, that's nasty work, my niggas. The only time you ever supposed to see the courts or the judge or something like that or go to jail or anything like that, in my book, is risking your life to get money. If you in jail because of a female and something like that has to do with a relationship and you hit them, right? You shoot them, stuff like that, those are bad situations and bad vibes that a guy, you never know. Women sometimes force niggas to do these things. Me, I walk away from a situation. I will not let a female put me in jail. But like I said, I've been in that situation where I had no choice to put myself in jail for the situation that happened to me. I don't want to get too deep into it, but yes, I forced myself into jail. No snitching. I just had to get out of that situation. You know what I mean? I don't want to get too deep into it, but yes, I had to.
Baby.
I had to pull one of those stunts. Like, yes, just take me away, get me out of here. Facts. And this is the facts. You know, no woman should ever force a nigga behind bars. Now, Fox, I'm glad you pulled up. How do you feel about this, Fox? If a female put you in jail, Fox, are you accepting of like if a female put a nigga you know in jail, are you rocking with her? That's what I'm saying. We know The world knows what happened with Megan and Tory Lanez. I felt like after that, she was going to have to use the rose and the toy for a long time. Even though there's some clowns that'll smash her, but I thought niggas like, no, I'm staying away from you. You know what they say? When you have sex with someone, right? When they lay with you and you hold them, it's like the vibes go, it's like having the sage in the air. You know what I'm saying? It's like shaking the sage in the air after the chick leave. You know what I'm saying? Because your vibes go into each other. You know what I mean? So this is like, you know, we just saw a bad vibe with Tory Lanez. We watched it. We witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? So if you know a nigga got a bad vibe, why would you place yourself in it, Klay? You are a nigga worth $200-300 million. You don't have to have no problems. Like Jadakiss said, the only problems you have when you got paper is spilling red wine on the velvet. It's spilling red wine on the velvet. You heard what Frank Lucas said, right? You got red wine on the Al-Qaeda. That's it. That's it. Red wine on the Al-Qaeda is the only problems, man. But niggas always line themselves up and put themselves in these positions. It's like, please, kick me in the ass and just throw me in the hellfire. Please, put me in the fire. Why do you want to be in the fire? For what? Not when you ain't got to place yourself in it. Now, if you a bum-ass nigga, got no bread, and you know, you need Megan Thee Stallion to lift you up, and she with a regular nigga, that might be worth trying to get in the fire. If you can eat off the situation. You know what I mean? But let's keep it real, Klay. You gonna be doing a lot of tricking. You got it. That's fine. You know what I mean? But let's be for real, fam. There's other fish in the sea. Why can't I help these niggas? Why can't niggas just call me and say, yo, Shay, you think I should do this? I say, no. Go take your ass, jump in that Lamborghini, ride around with them doors up, and go find you a regular. They will jump in that coupe, my nigga. A regular. Yo, you know what we're gonna do today? Today, all day today, we're gonna go find 5 baddies in New York City that look better than Megan Thee Stallion. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. I'm gonna dedicate my day to find the 5 baddies that look better than Megan Thee Stallion. And I'm gonna be mic'd up and all of that, and I'm gonna talk to them and say, look, I just wanted to say you look better than Megan Thee Stallion, and I'm doing something on YouTube. Just wanted to tell you that. Today we gonna get to that. Let's get to that. Let's get to that tonight. And I'm working in the Heights tonight at Dykeman. Let's get to that. I'm guaranteed to find 5 of them.
What it is, baby.
Guaranteeing it. Charles, what's good, my boy? Shout out to Charles. That's my brother right there. Klay should have dated Tyler instead. Yeah, come to 149th and 3rd Ave and 125th Street. Yes! Baby Bubba know the vibes. Baby Bubba. Am I lying or not? Those 2 spots that he said, I guarantee you, you pull 5 out in 20 minutes. Sean Gaines, what's good? Shout out to Sean Gaines over there on Facebook. I'm just keeping it real. I could definitely find 5 baddies in New York City in 1 hour that look better than this girl. I'm almost guaranteeing it, y'all. I'm almost guaranteeing it. And let me tell you, looks ain't everything too. Especially when you got the bag, right? When you got the bag, of course you want something looking good around you. Who want to have an ugly booger walking through the crib, right? SHEABABY might not mind it. But niggas with money all of a sudden feel they're entitled to a good-looking woman. Me, I'm looking for a vibe. Like, you heard what I said. I don't mind a booger walking through the crib. She might have a good soul. You got these chicks in the crib. You got to hire chefs. They can't cook. I don't care how much bread I want. I want a woman cooking for me. Not a chef. I want a woman. That bill supposed to hit you in the heart. Ain't nothing like having a baddie in boy shorts sitting there cooking you up some fried chicken or making you a steak. Imagine walking in the kitchen, seeing a random chef nigga with a hat on making your dinner instead of a baddie with poom poom shorts on. Get out of here. Yeah, baby. Give me the baddie with the poom poom shorts, booger with the fat, real butt, real butt. So let's think about this for a second. Niggas got chicks that can't cook in the crib with fake butts when you could get you a regular bitch with a real butt wearing poom pooms and cooking for you, and her face is like a 7 or an 8. Give me the 7 or 8 with the fat real butt and poom poom shorts any day. Nice feet, I take it. Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Or she gotta be able to at least suck a soul. Ha! Yo, Fox, you said she can't cook. She better suck a soul? Yeah. Shake, baby. Yo, Fox, that's a fact. Yo, Fox, I agree. He said facts, Fox, Harlem Romeo laughing. Yo. Don Coop, what's goody? Shake, baby. Shout out to Don Coop in the building. No, Fox, you just hit it on the head, bro. Pause. And that's real. If you cannot cook and he's saying you can't cook at the fake butt, you better suck the soul out of it. Pause. Yeah. But listen, Fox, even the sucking the soul part, right? Even that, right? Let's keep it real. The fact that the fake butt can't cook, all you want to do is shop, you're not, see me, I like a woman that gives me a motherly vibe. You know, like willing to take care of a nigga. You know what I mean? Willing to hold a nigga really down. Not just in this for the bread and get, like, and don't get me wrong. Bae, you don't got to cook all the time. We can order out. You know what I mean? We got a lot of food in the pantry next to the Plan Bs. We got the food in the pantry next to the Plan Bs, girl. Cause you wifey, you know you ain't getting I'm shooting up the club every night. Yeah, shake, baby. Straight bucka every night. You know what I'm saying? But the real facts is, you want a chick, like I said, you want, yo, babe, you get up and make me some steak and a chicken burger. Yeah, boo, I got you. That's nothing. A chick that love you, she cooked that meal for you and you taste that fried chicken and that steak or them ribs or whatever. She's Spanish girl making you tostones. And you take a bite down into that food, that shit hit the heart. That's way better than having Larry cooking you a meal, some vegan dish, and come on, fam. Yeah, shake, baby. You feel me, Don Coop? I can only mostly cook Cuban food, though. That's fine, Michelle. Niggas want exotic foods. You know, I'm naming hood meals. You giving us exotic meals. Ain't nothing like a Cuban plate. Yeah, shake, baby. Uh-oh, they in them comments. They say, Michelle, so you Cuban, baby Bubba. He's on her. He's on that shit, baby. Okay, baby. Yeah, Michelle Ben said she was a Cuban mommy. Yes, she's a give me all that homemade. Yes, man. All that homemade. Shit, baby. Come on. You got me in the crib busting your ass. You got me in the crib shopping, paying all the bills. You got me even eating the box. I'm eating a box. I'm eating a box all through the crib. But I can't eat your food? Eating a box but not your food? Nasty work. Nasty work. You want me to eat the box but I can't eat your food? That shit don't add up. How about this, ma? If I can't eat your food, I definitely can't eat your box. How about that one? How about that one? She got to be able to suck the chrome off a trailer hitch. Mr. Hudson, y'all going crazy with that. They said Shell is locked down, folks. I know, unfortunately, right, Don Coop? It's all right, though. It's all right. I'm a black American and Cuban love collard greens and steak and mac and cheese. That's a fact, my boy. Now, saying that, right? Saying that that's what you love, baby Bubba, right? That's what you like to eat. You know, collard greens, steak, and mac and cheese, right? Larry comes in, catered help, making that. That don't taste like a chick from Alabama that you wifed up with a big butt that look good and giving you some southern cooking. It don't taste like the southern girl with the big butts meal. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I love me some collard greens too. That's a fact. He said, Ropa via Tostones. Yeah, because if he fumbles in the waist, that's a fact, dog. All right, so let's get into what Money said right here. Listen to Slim Thug said about the situation.
Who is the baddest chick in the game right now? Still Rihanna, Megan and Klay, still Rihanna Hill. Summer Rae. Taylor Brooks, I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry at the game. Gloss up. They too young for me. The Stallion would have been good, but I don't know if she got enough live pictures like that. I'm just Ruby Rose at my house. That boy. Klay shot the 3 on me. Oh, he did. That nigga come through with you with an arm. I salute him. I salute him. I'm happy for him. It's look good. That boy can't number Nick. He did. Salute. What they call Splash Brothers, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they too young, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go OnlyFans or some shit. I'm my wild. I've been trying to figure it out though. Oh, India Love. She bad.
I was gonna say that. Honestly, that was the first person I thought about.
Big. I don't know if it's not. I don't think she get down like that.
Look. Nah, nigga, she had OnlyFans.
All right, so he didn't go too crazy on Megan, but he, you know, you heard what he said. He said she would have been nice, but she's taken. You know what I mean? Klay Thompson claimed her. Yeah. He claimed baby. Now I got some smoke with this guy right here. Here goes some more of them moving around. Look at her, she controlling everything.
Thank you. Megan!
Yo, when I watch this is what's going on. Klay Thompson is bored, cuz he just looking for some excitement. Cuz he might be out the game with this girl in 6 months. He might just be looking for some suckers. Like, look, let's go back. Nobody's even worried about him. Look. Nobody even cares. It's not even about him. They on Megan. Look. Look. Nasty. Nasty work, fam.
Have you ever met Fake Klay?
Nah, man. He's providing me a lot of laughs, though.
He's providing a lot of laughs?
Yeah.
He snuck into the finals. Didn't he get in trouble, though? He got, like, banned or something,
Poor guy
right?
got banned. I'm not going to say free Fake Klay, but, I mean, that was a Mission Impossible-esque, like, operation,
dope.
bro. That was incredible.
That's dope, right?
And he got buckets on the court. Who can say they got buckets on NBA Finals court?
How did he get there?
Unbelievable.
Just, man was in character. I'm in way better shape, though. I'm looking at him like, dude, you way out of your playing days.
We need real Klay to meet Fake Klay.
Yeah, one day. I'll give him some love. When you have an impersonator, that's when you know you made it. You know, you think all the Michael Jackson impersonators.
Right. You got Fake
I'm like,
Klay.
I got an impersonator. This is crazy.
That's real.
Crazy. So you see, he's starting to get on the podcast. This is all it is for him, man. He's just trying to get some excitement. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. He's just trying to get in the mix. All right, so we got a couple more things, then we get out of here, but we staying on this Megan and Stallion shit, man. We got to. This is crazy. I listen to this dude right here.
But it's something bigger going on in Dallas right now, y'all, besides Cooper Flag, besides Kyrie, besides AD. Klay Thompson done fucked around and got Megan Thee Stallion. Ha! To take the glasses. I say Klay Thompson done fucked around and got Megan Thee Stallion. I'm a dog. If I'm Klay Thompson right now, I'm getting Megan pregnant. Ain't nothing else to talk about. I see a baby in your
Nothing else to talk about.
Man, you know, man, let me tell you something, man. Y'all men can get on here. Some of you women can say what y'all want. I don't think she all that. I don't think she nothing that. Let me tell you something, man. Any man right now can get with Megan Thee Stallion. She gonna change your motherfucking life. Because it's a lot of men that's on this show right now. Your dick don't even get hard no more like it used to. The old lady got to fight to get that motherfucker hard. Let Megan Thee Stallion walk in the room. Shit. Now, I know you said it with me. I ain't got to say it no motherfucking more. That's all I'm saying to you right now. You've been with your girl 5 years. Your meat only get hard a certain way. But let that new come through. That motherfucker standing up like the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. Some of y'all saying, damn, that nigga Doug right. He ain't lying, y'all. And I'm telling y'all right now, Megan Thee Stallion coming to your house right now. Oh, nigga, what? I don't care who here. They got to go. Get your mother ass up out here. Don't you see what I got? The good Lord sent that. Telling you right now today, whether you're a man, whether you're a motherfucking woman. The truth will set you free. Ain't no difference. My baby mama a motherfucking stud now. Do you hear me? My baby mama a motherfucking stud now, y'all. Now she calling me talking about she finna put me on child support. It's time for me to step up and be a man. Bitch, ain't this what you doing? You got some kind of motherfucking nerve that don't want no man, but want to look like a man. Make it make sense to me. Calling me, you need $1,500, but I need some ass. God damn it, can you meet me halfway? I don't even fuck with you like that no more. I don't like niggas.
Yo, this nigga crazy.
You used to? I know my meat might not be the biggest, but that motherfucker is better than one of them service dogs to you. That's all I'm saying. It's better than one of them service dogs. I don't want that little thing no more. You gonna reap what you motherfucking show. You gonna wish you had this little meat in you. Just a little engine that could.
Shout to Nishi, sexy behind in the building.
Talk bad about you. Now you been loving this little ass brisket I got. You been loving it. Been real goddamn tender over the year. Yeah, the way the good Lord smoked this motherfucking brisket I got between my legs. It might be small, but that motherfucker got a taste to it out this world. How I know? Cause she been chewing on that motherfucker like peppermint bark. Christmas time. Now you gonna like peppermint bark. What's going on? You ain't got no taste buds no more? COVID took your taste buds, ho? Is that what you're telling me? Huh? I took you from rainbow to Fashion Nova, bitch. I did that. Ain't no goddamn rainbow in this house. Ain't no more city tree. Bitch, I took you from that to Fashion Nova to Shein. Took you from Michael Kors to Gucci, Louis, Alexander McQueen. Took you from JC Penney's bra and panties to pink. And this is the motherfucking things I get. You motherfuckers better recognize where you was and where you is. I always tell you.
Yo,
where you was is where
it's
you
too crazy.
You eating tuna fish sandwiches. Every Wednesday, it was tuna fish sandwiches in your household. Now, I took you from there to chili dog. From chili dog to goddamn fried Sam. Oh, y'all don't want to go down and struggle no motherfucking more. You don't know what the struggle is no more. You far removed from the struggle no more. When you're hungry, you used to eat noodles. I'm right there with y'all. I know when you're hungry, you used to go in there and eat noodles. But God done blessed us now. When you get hungry, you can order your big ass 24-inch Marco pizza. You can run the steak 48, steak 44. You can run down there to camp. You used to run the turkey leg hook. You done forgot all about that.
Ha! Thanks, baby.
Yeah. Where you was. And I know I wish I could get Dr. Umar right now on this show, because I know I got to love my sisters, and I do, and I'm young. But I'm starting to want me one of them goddamn white girls.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Not no regular motherfucking white girl. I want one of them Elvis Presley white girl. God damn it, come here.
That's crazy.
Y'all at the gym. Y'all motherfuckers are getting thick, almond thick.
That's a fact.
They gonna do it too. I'm gonna say, how you doing? Oh, I love your video. And I go on about my business. Not no more. This little motherfucking hamster meat that be in the gym right here between my legs, it won't do something now. I want me one of them motherfucking white girl. I'm not bullshitting you. I can't wait to go to one of these goddamn Dallas Cowboy football game. One of these goddamn white girl. We both gonna have our Dallas Cowboy jersey on. She gonna have my name on the back of her. Bubba Dog. Yeah. Why? Because I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Goddamn right. I know some of my black women watching the show. I'm done with him now. Here he go. I'm just saying, I didn't say I was going to stay for long. Oh, no. You know, I got to get back to my family. I got to get back to your sisters. I'm going to give me one of them white girls. If I don't get me one of them goddamn white girls, I want one of them illegal Mexicans. Come here. Come here, Jessica. That's them goddamn Mexican name. Come here, Jessica. Come here. Need you in the house with me, cooking. Mexican women, some of them be fine than a motherfucker, but you got a 5-year span with them. Some of them SA, them fine women, them motherfuckers be bad too. Some of them can stay fine, but some of them, they gonna be.
Shout out to Beauty Motion, what's good?
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. One of them Jessica, shit, 5-year span, that motherfucker ain't the same no motherfucking more. That's all I'm saying to you. But them sisters, them motherfucker be 180 right now. In 10, 15 years, they might be 235, but they still fine though, especially in their goddamn mind though. You can't tell them no goddamn different. They ain't fine like they used to be. And some of you women, you get delusional. You used to be 185, now you're 255. Now you want a little old small frame nigga like me to pick your ass up when you get full of them goddamn strawberry Hennessy drink lemon.
Tyson Garcia was popping.
Never. Blue Cross, Blue Shield don't cover that. And neither will I. You know the rule. Lay on your back.
Ooh. Crazy.
Is it?
That's crazy. So, you see what homeboy is saying. He's saying pretty much Klay Thompson should throw a baby in her. I don't think so, Klay. I don't know. She don't got no kids. That's the only thing. That's why He's saying that. Get in them comments. Y'all think he should see it? No. She's saying no. That's a lot, right, Beauty? That's a lot. Putting a baby in her, 18 years of child support. You know, she hasn't put a hit out in a while. You know, this is a come up for her if she has this baby, man. Meg likes shooters. Yeah, she likes shooters. This is a come up for her. This is guaranteed bread because this is what happens. You pay a percentage, which I think is 18% of what you make. So he's worth like $400 million. You know, this is her getting like maybe like $400,000 a year, my dude, for the next 18 years. Yeah, baby. That's a lifestyle. $400,000 a year, you ain't got to work again. And Klay money gonna just go up because you think after he stop playing ball, he's done? No, he's gonna probably get into investments. He's gonna probably have different little things. You know, they don't usually be done. They get into other things after the basketball world. So there's more money for him later. Because you know the people that he met, don't y'all know the people that he met? That nigga's half white. He's gonna be put in the game regardless. That's what I'm saying, Don. She already crossed what I seen her do to homeboy, what's his name? This guy right here. What I seen her do to Tory Lanez, right? I just can't trust it, B. I can't. Like a lot of and the people in nasty work, people on Instagram, are like, no, Shay, Tory did that to himself. No, he did not. It takes two people to be involved in a situation. You have the one who shot and the one who got shot. There's a reason if he did shoot, he did that. It's because he was just nasty work. You should never be in jail for shooting a female, my dude. That's like the most cowardice thing you could do. So that's how I know that's all fugazi. He didn't have to shoot her. He was in a pool with Kylie Jenner. I don't know what happened. Shay baby. She put a voodoo spell in Tory. That's a fact. She did. She put a real voodoo spell. And the same thing is going to happen to dude because, like I said, when you have sex with someone, right, they say that, you know, vibes get in each other's soul. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. That's what they say. You know, if you're one of those people that believe in stuff like that, then yes. You know, put the sage in the air and all them type of niggas. Yes. That's what I'm saying. That could be a bad vibe for him, man. I hope not. You know, because he's one of them too. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Beauty in motion, I see you. I see you. She said, I believe it. After the whole phase, they try to walk the straight line. Sierra Williams. I see the play. You know the play, Tyson. After the whole vibes, they want to be wifed. Because now they think it's survival. It ain't about the whole vibes now. You know, you got niggas that smash these chicks and throw them back to the game. You know what I mean? Once they get a certain age, now it's about survival. Eve, survival. You know, all survivals. Like you said. You know what I mean? She's thinking the same thing. She's getting older. She can't rap forever. She needs survival. This is a perfect goofy for the game. He's a perfect candidate. And I'm not calling him a goofy because Klay Thompson may not be a goofy. He might be a real dude. But to her, she's looking at him, looking at, you know, like, you know, this is nothing like I've been dealing with. This is a basketball player, not these street dudes. I could tame him. You seen her getting out the car. Look, she's controlling everything. Look. Look. This is her show. Yeah, baby. You know, she want to control the flow. You got to remember, when she was dealing with Tory had the game on smash. This was during the corona. His lives was lit. Tory was him at that time. Tory was definitely that dude at that time, fam. She like took him down, man. Smashed them like buttons too because he about to get up out of here in like 5 minutes. But yeah, she took him down, Tory. Tory was up. Tory was eating. Remember, Tory was on live telling y'all how to produce your own albums on, own your masters. Remember all that? They was paying Tory, United Masters, all of them was giving him the bag. Tory was eating. If that didn't happen to Tory, Tory would be one of them in the game right now. Tory was winning. Tory was winning. Tory was on his way to be on some Chris Brown shit. I'm trying to tell y'all. He was it during the corona. His lives was lit. Yes. So they saying in the comments, Tyson Garcia, that's a good one. Shay, what about the SZA and Nicki smoke? Yeah, we was on that Wednesday. You talking about this, right? Where is it? Yes. We talked about that last week. Wednesday, we were saying that, Michelle, that when it comes to the Nicki and the SZA smoke, right? Nicki, we felt like she was attacking SZA because SZA is on tour with Kendrick Lamar, Rock Nation, the TDE, all of that. All of that. She's down with all of that. So, we felt like she jumped on her just to, to be in the mix with. See, I'm not sure yet if I believe a lot of Nicki's talk, but I'm still want to know if she's just trying to jump in the algorithms. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I don't know if Nicki's trying to jump in the algorithms, just trying to get lit. I'm not sure yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. But I think that she's real mad and she singled out Jay-Z and SZA right now. That's her smoke she's going with. Yeah, baby. Nicki hates women of color. Notice the smoke from Miley. She had to walk back and apologize. That's a fact. Shit, baby. Tootie in the building. Yes, sir, Tootie. Nicki Minaj is all that fake on her. Nicki Minaj is all that, yeah. Count Dracula. Shit, baby. Yeah. Called it Count Dracula. Yo, look. She is upset right now, fam. She gonna go at right now, Nicki's mad right now, man. I never heard her talk like this. Look, let's go back to that earlier. What we played earlier about the Jay-Z smoke. That's crazy the way she's talking. Where's that at?
That Jay-Z has exhibited signs of envy, jealousy, hate, and stopping bags behind the scenes, allegedly. Why is it always the same story? So that means Nas made all of that stuff up. DMX made all of that stuff up. He was beefing for a minute with 50, with Dame and Dipset for a while. And isn't it interesting how many feuds, even with females, that he's allegedly been behind as well? What about all of the people who have made claims about their businesses or accusations about some business practices, allegedly, of course? Are all of those people even currently right now? Are they all making it up? $55 with bots. 55 and too insecure, too crumpled up on the inside to face the real shit motherfuckers gotta say about your ass. 55 years old and having to rely on bots That's closer to a.
That's crazy. She said the nigga 55 relying on bots. She going at Jovito, family. That's a fact. All right, y'all. I want y'all to have a great weekend, man. You know, we vibed out. You know, we had Jay-Z in the header, so you know we wasn't gonna get too many people up in here today. You know, I don't think Jay-Z's out there doing stuff like that, though. I don't know, man. You know, I would hate to hear that, you know, that he's out there hating and clipping people for no reason. He got $1 billion. So I don't think that's the case. She said, I'll be on an NYC party boat tomorrow. Michelle, pictures. We need pictures, girl. We get you out there Monday morning. Send those pics in. Send those flicks in. Y'all know the email, SHEABABYTV@gmail. Send those pictures in, ladies. We will put y'all on the front page. Summer Jam screen. Yeah. That's a fact. All right, ladies. Dolores is in the building. Oh, they said be safe out there, Michelle. Taking a boat from the FDR, then I'm going to the 149th and 125th. Oh, yeah. You going up this weekend. See ya outside, Michelle. Yeah, baby. That's crazy, because I'm going to be on 117th Saturday, Michelle. Holla. Dolores, what's good? Shout out to Dolores, pulled up late, but that's my boo right there. All right, ladies. All right, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all on Monday. We are back at it again. And we all get back to this Diddy smoke, see how Diddy's doing this weekend, all right? I'll see y'all on Monday. Yeah. Late.
Welcome to the VIP section.
J baby, y'all. 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 The vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on. If you like all the hip hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shay Baby's bringing to the table, make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes. Yeah. Shay Baby. Dirty.